Hello, welcome to School District 21. I'm Dr. Klein, and I'm looking forward to talking to you today about your Chromebook and working alongside your school's iTech teacher or LMC specialist to help make sure you understand how to take care of it and to get it all set up. Our first step is going to be to work with the LMC specialist and iTech teacher and take this inventory sheet and go ahead and fill it out. So we're going to let you pause the video right now and take a few minutes to do that. Now that your inventory sheet is all filled out, just remember that tonight at home, go ahead and show your Chromebook to a parent, show them the inventory sheet, and make sure that they sign off on it. Then remember to bring that back to school tomorrow. Now it's time for some important rules, norms, and guidelines related to your Chromebook. When we first put out these Chromebooks to students, one of the things we were able to do was work with 7th and 8th grade students at London and Holmes who helped us identify some rules and guidelines. The first of those was that there should be no sharing of Chromebooks. Each Chromebook has the name of an individual student on it. It's your Chromebook. For our 6th graders, you're going to use that same Chromebook for 3 years here in middle school. So it's really, really critical that you don't share that Chromebook. There's no one else that needs to use it, nor should you be using anyone else's. Typically, when you're not using your Chromebook, you'll simply need to close the lid to protect your data. Upon reopening the lid, it will require your password to get back into it. It's really important that when you are moving your Chromebook either from class to class or to take it home or to school at the beginning or the end of the day, that you do just close the lid. You don't need to shut it down. You don't need to sign out of it on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, if you don't have internet access wherever you're going next from school, whether it's home or to a relative's house or somewhere else, it's really important that you don't shut down or sign out because you won't be able to get back in. So simply close the lid. Well, this should almost never happen. If your teacher does tell you that another student needs to use your Chromebook, before you hand that Chromebook over to another student, be sure to go ahead and click the sign out button at the top of the settings panel. Finally, it's most important that we be responsible with these Chromebooks. We have to make sure that we're responsible for ensuring that they don't break, that they're used for learning, that they're not used for bullying other people or to goof off and prevent learning. Every one of you needs to take responsibility for that. There's well over 2,000 middle school students, and that's the only way that the use of Chromebooks in our schools is going to be successful. We know you can do great things with them, and we're expecting that you will. Now we're going to tell you how to take care of your Chromebook, how to be responsible with it. First, we're going to give you a number of details about taking care of it. Then we're going to very quickly tell you about cleaning your Chromebook. And then finally, we're going to talk about powering it and the power cord itself. The first thing we need to do is physically protect our Chromebooks. Number one, we need to make sure we're walking in the halls and that we're not running. It's especially important on the stairs as well. Too many times when any of us, including myself, try and run up the stairs, we'll trip, and we'll trip going up the stairs. When you do that, you're either going to put your Chromebook out in front of you, and it's going to smash into a stair above you, or you're going to let go of it, and it's going to fall down the stairs behind you. So make sure you're walking to protect your own Chromebook and everybody else's. Secondly, like you see in the picture in front of you, you have to hold your Chromebook correctly. It should be like a football player, protecting your Chromebook with it under your arm, right against your body. Don't hold it out away from your body. The bottom of your Chromebook, this first year's Chromebooks, there's a big battery that sticks out of the Chromebook. This battery gives us 6.5 hours of battery life when it's fully charged. It also makes a great handle for the Chromebook as we hold it carefully in the halls like the picture. The number one place we know from other school districts that Chromebooks are going to break, or any computer device, is actually in your backpack. So don't put it in your backpack like this and pile your books on top of it. Instead, make sure you put it in your backpack like this, or like this, like the picture shows. Put some books in front of it and behind it to protect it. Then, most importantly, don't throw your backpack. Don't keep any liquids near your Chromebook. When you're doing your homework and you want a drink, take a break. Get up, go get a drink. And finally, most importantly, protect the screen, this part of your Chromebook. That's most likely to break. Take care of your Chromebook with these simple tips. Next up, we have to focus on cleaning our Chromebooks. We're not going to use any liquids to clean our Chromebooks, just like we talked about not having any liquids near our Chromebook. Rather, we're going to simply use the microfiber cloth, and we're going to just wipe it down like you see in the picture. Simple as that, nothing else to do to clean our Chromebooks. We're in school for 7 hours each day in our middle schools, and the batteries on these Chromebooks are going to last for about 6.5 hours of usage time. Now that's plenty for us because there's certain times during the day where we're typically not going to use them, like lunch and fitness, and those moments when our teachers say, "Lids down, eyes on me," and we regroup as a class for new directions or to summarize out our findings from within our groups. Nevertheless, or especially because of this, it's important that we charge our Chromebooks every single night. Additionally, as we charge our Chromebooks, we have to be very careful about where we put the cords in the home. We have to make sure that our cords are not going to be going across the floor in a place where people are going to be walking and will trip over them. And we need to be especially careful if we live with pets who might chew on them, younger siblings who might trip on them, or anyone else in the house. So take some time with your parents tonight to discuss where your Chromebook's going to be placed overnight and where you'll charge it. And as a self-directed learner, you do have to charge it each evening. A couple of other things we conclude this portion of the presentation about taking care of our Chromebooks. First of all, your Chromebooks have some stickers on them already. They have an inventory tag, they have a sticker for your name on it. It's very important that those stickers are not removed. You're responsible for that. It's also very important that you don't add any stickers to the Chromebook. Stickers should stay just like they are, nice, neat, and readable. In addition to that, we have questions from students and parents about cases. While we continue to look at cases, at this time, as we've done throughout this first year, cases are optional. We're not asking you to get a case, but you are welcome to get one. However, if you should choose to go out and get a case, remember that even with a case, the Chromebooks are still liable to suffer if there's a broken water bottle in your backpack. They're still liable to break if you throw your backpack, even with a case on. If you do get a case, we typically would recommend a sleeve of some kind with a zipper or a Velcro closure. These Chromebooks have 11.5-inch screens, 11.6-inch screens, and you should be able to find a small case 13 inches or smaller that work well. Finally, don't put anything else into the case if you should choose to get a case. That's a sure way to break your device. We're really excited about what you're going to be able to do and learn with your new Chromebook. Students are already telling us, just months into having Chromebooks, that they're learning more and that they're finding that their learning is more fun and more interesting. We hope you'll find this to be true as well. So, let's go ahead and in the next video, alongside your school's LMC specialist or iTech teacher, we'll get your Chromebook set up and ready for you to use. Thanks for listening, and remember all of these important rules, guidelines, and tips.